I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. While the latest win streak came to an end after a loss to the Montreal Wanderers, now our Leafs head back home to face the Brooklyn Americans. Let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Brooklyn on the first line, Brendan Shanahan, Pavel Datsyuk, and Cole Caulfield. On the second line, Eric Daze, Robert Thomas, and Dennis Maruk. On the third lines, Patrick Marleau, Adam Henrique, and Moises Thomas. And on the fourth lines, Nick Robertson, Oliver Kapanen, and Gage Calvis. On defense, on the first pair is Philip Broberg with Aaron Ekblad. On the second pair is Joe Watson with Zednik Mihalik. And on the third pair is Matthew Snyder with Dmitry Mironov. Starting the net is Andy Moog with Yaroslav Askarov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Vic Hatfield, Zach Whitecloud, and Nolan Allen. Injury update for the Leafs. Eric Lindros and Jonathan Toews were both injured last game. Good news is, both playable. And some great news, Bobby Clarke is fully recovered and can make his Leaf debut. So, playing for the Leafs on the first line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clarke, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line, Brock Nelson, Eric Lindros, Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Philip Kurashev, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Marcus Johansson, Jonathan Toews, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting the net is Dominik Hasek, Arthur Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sheldon Surrey, Randy Hiller, and Brock McGinn.
We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dock. And here we go. The game's underway. Here's an odd man rush. Grabbed along the boards by Morrissey. Good check. Frees the puck up. Brooklyn's got a hold of it against the wall. Coughs it up on the play. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Loses the coverage there. Quick feed to Burrows. And makes the save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it. You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Brooklyn's taking possession in their own end. Slides it across to Maruk. Brooklyn's got the puck along the wall. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Lindros. Brooklyn's got it in the neutral zone. Here's a chance in front. Great chance and an even better save. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Takes the feed. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. McDonald's got the puck in his own zone. Here they are on the attack. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Mo's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Underway. Sends it over to Marlowe. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, blocker save, looking textbook there. And that pass is intercepted. Turn that one aside.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Toronto's moving it along the wing. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Hyman. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Sarich has got it in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Marlowe. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And he connects with the long bomb.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Can't connect. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Robertson's got it along the wing. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Stones him in front.
When that shot came quick and it was right out front, he had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. And he moves it up to Johansson. Feeds the puck to Taves. Brooklyn's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck picked up by Valimaki. Brooklyn's looking to break out of their own end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And he takes the feed. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Hammers the shot. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Looks to get the puck over to Thomas. Feeds it over. Puts it off the post. Koshik's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. More than half the period has expired. Still scoreless in this one. Brooklyn's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Tries to feed it over to Kapanen. Slides it to Gonçalves. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes a blast.
There we go. Adam Foot.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Toronto's got the game's first goal as it finally comes in the back half of period number one.
Yeah, it's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth, defensive style of play here. But, James, they get the first goal at the back half of this first period. I expect things to open up now. A little more creativity to shine through.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it around along the half wall. Lindros carries the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Brooklyn's got the puck in their own end. Puts it in deep. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Good hit on the play. Picked up up along the wall by Lindros. Puts it on net. Oh, there's a great stop by Moog.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And it goes off the post and out.
Toronto's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Kurashev's got the puck. Quick pass across to Thomas. Moves it quickly over to Shanahan. Here's an opportunity. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Thomas has been called for cross-checking.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by once. You got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that. Getting that puck down the ice and getting them back to even strength.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Slides the puck over. Comes to the paint. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Marlowe's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And a great save! The Americans have it now. And a successful clearing attempt. Taken by Morrissey. The Leafs played along the wing. Picked off by Marlowe.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Quick pass to Marlowe. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Right up the gut into the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
The Americans played along the boards. Works it across to Schneider. Stopped by the goaltender. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Brooklyn's got it across the line. And not much on that one. Handles it along the blue line. Trying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Good start for the Leafs. Let's hope they can build on this lead and get some insurance goals.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Both goaltenders are the stars in this one, James. End-to-end action and multitude of chances on both sides. I mean, this has been an incredible game to watch. I'm surprised it's only 1-0.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, waffle boards it to keep it out. Through center along the wing. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tosses it to Bertuzzi. Tries to get the puck over to Burrows. Grabs it in his own end. Shanahan's got the puck along the wing. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Puck grabbed by Clark. And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. Puck scooped up by Bertuzzi. Goalie with a stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Brooklyn's going to start with the puck in their own end. Feeds the puck across to Maruk. And some good footwork to kick it away. Off the left wing and into center. Thomas setting up against the wall. Picks out the feed. Across the line along the left wall. Loses his balance on the play. Takes the feed. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Hasek. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Toronto's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. With the one-timer. Denies him. He got all of it. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. The Americans have it against the wall. Angles it over to Henrique. Takes the pass. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Puck picked up by Murray. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Here's a short pass to Hyman. Great glove save by Moe.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Leafs lead it 1-0. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Taken by Gonçalves. Blocked in traffic. And that's off a stick. And he takes the pass. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Here's a chance. Off the glove and makes the save. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Grabs the puck. Gonçalves looks around. Quick feed to Provorov. Pass it up ahead. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. Sends it into the offensive zone. Passes on over to Shanahan. Gaining momentum up along the side. Bats the puck right out of midair. Battle along the wall. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Dishes it to Shanahan. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Shanahan. Big time stop there.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Picked up along the boards by Shanahan. Brooklyn's got the puck. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Toronto's on the attack. Now he slides it up to Caulfield. Sends it over to Bertuzzi. Moves it to Lindros. To his teammate. Shot. Great save. Played it perfect. Sends it in on the attack. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Oh, and he talks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shuts him down. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds it down low. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Leafs are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Shanahan's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They've got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
The Leafs once again send out their power play unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Grabbed along the boards by Khrushchev. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Puck grabbed by Valimaki. Stops that one. The Americans will kill off a few extra seconds now. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Puck dumped in. Slides it diagonally to Nelson. Tries to get it over to McDonald. Quick pass to Nelson. Shot! Answers the call with a big save. Passes over to Schneider. Trying to get it out of their own end. Here's a race for the loose puck. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack.
Shanahan's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Let's it go. Oh, and he misses on a grade A+ scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh.
And some textbook body contact there. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Turns it away. He looks deep to Taves. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Slides by the check. Pad save. You gotta be better than that.
Moog's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. And a great save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Late goings of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Takes the shot! Oh, that changed directions, and he still got in front of it. Ekblad's lugging the puck. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Still a close game. You still need to get that insurance goal. Let's hope that comes in the third.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And with that, the third period is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Americans have had a ton of grade A scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Taken along the wall by Foot. And now he angles it across to Burrows. Grabs the puck at center. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Handles the puck. Brooklyn's ready to go on the attack. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Driving right to the front. Here's a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a short pass to Burrows. Toronto's looking to break out. Sends a pass over. From the point, they take control of it. Stopped with ease.
Clark's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Steps into the offensive end. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Brooklyn's got it in their own zone. Sends the pass over. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it back to the blue line. Turns him away.
Hasek's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Brooklyn's got it, and they're on the attack. Here's a shot! Wide of the net, he missed!
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Receives the pass. Turns it aside with the glove. Moog's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Handles the pass. Pass to Henrique. Brooklyn's across the blue line. Scooped up along the wall by Morrissey. Tries to feed it over to Datsuk. And now he moves it to Caulfield. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Here he is on the tip. Close save. How did he get a piece of that? Denies him again.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Quick feed to Maroon. Knocked off the puck. Brooklyn's got a hold of it along the wall. Reaches out and uses the stick. Slides it across. Here's the pass. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Toronto's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. And here's the pass to Gonçalves. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Picked off by Khrushchev. Sent into the offensive zone. Fires it. Turned aside with the glove by Moog. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Edmonton's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. That's the midway mark in this period. They're in a 1-0 game to this point. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Khrushchev's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Oh, what a save on the clapper! Kapanen's moving the puck through his own zone. Big time stop there.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Fires it on net. That's gloved by Hasek. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Toronto's got it along the wall. Pucked away from danger. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stops him cold. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Leafs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Datsuk's won a big draw on their own end. Avoids the poke check. Toronto's got the puck now. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Behind the net, looking for the transition game.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Well past the midway mark of this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Good solid check and he loses control of it. There's the whistle and here's the call. The Leafs have been penalized holding the call.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with a 1-goal lead.
Guys, we know this team's up by 1 right now. They've got a lead to protect. The last thing they want to do is take a penalty, but here we are. The good news is this penalty kill unit, it's ranked top 10 in the league. They know how to shut it down, so let's see what happens here.
Brooklyn's got it behind the net. Quick pass across to Maruk. Takes a shot, and he gets in front of that. Makes another stop. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denied by the goaltender.
Hasek's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Picked up along the wall by Clark. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Lindros hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Marlowe's won it in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it to Marlowe. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Myers. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. The Americans take it along the wall. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
Hasek's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice, and it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
The Leafs gain possession of the defensive zone. Toronto's back to even strength. Huge effort by their penalty-killing unit.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the...
And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response.
Todd Bertuzzi versus Patrick Marleau.
Anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench,
how's this going to turn out?
This happens. Not only you're worried for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen.
Well, a pretty quick response to step in.
Well, that doesn't look too good for Marleau.
It's kind of that all-for-one mentality right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the response it elicited, sticking up for your teammate, especially when you felt it was a dirty play. The Leafs cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Picked up along the boards by Murray. Moves the puck. Quick pass to Hyman. Redirected off a stick. Pokes it away in his own end. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's up 1-0. Kurashev's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Works it across to Hyman. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. In Myers works the puck in his own zone. And it's kicked away. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Looks to pass it to Murray. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Toronto's got the puck. And there's the save. Oh, and another save!
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Goal to score!
There we go. Zach Hyman, the empty netter.
A few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. You can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Toronto's empty net goal has pretty much widened the gap to a point where this should be elementary from here on in.
Yeah, that should do it. I mean, they put themselves in this position, right? They got the lead late in the game, and they found a way to finish it off. But man, oh man, that was a really nice play to convert on the empty netter.
Takes it off, look out! And that'll do it here tonight for this one. Well, Cheryl, considering that you won more than a few gold medals playing good D, you must love a game like this when the team delivers a shutout.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's connected, right? You're all on the same page, but you know you also love, James, when you look behind you and you got a 10-man net who not only came ready to play, but was dialed in. So finding ways to make key, timely saves that gave your team momentum.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.
Well, the Leafs find themselves on the good end of a goalie duel as they outshoot Brooklyn 43-29. Brooklyn now hits Toronto 35-28. Toronto has more time on attack, better pass percentage. Brooklyn won the faceoff 16-15. Brooklyn was 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto was 0 for 2. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Adam Foote with a goal, Provorov with an assist, Hyman with a goal, Morrissey, Khrushchev, and Lindros with assists. And Hasek was a perfect 29 for 29. And for Brooklyn, there was no scoring. And Andy Moog made 41 saves and 42 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .976 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 25-4 for 65 points and move up to second place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. Toronto takes on the Edmonton Oilers.